You didn't fail to let me know that you had a situation with this girl when you came out of the house. And then you even want to tell me about it. You decide to put it on me a few weeks before the reunion.
Hey Bethans, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Austin Betha and I'm really glad to have you here. Please do hit the subscribe button before you leave and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed watching, okay? And also please don't forget to watch my ads. Thank you very much for your love so far. Alright guys, straight into today's video. To be honest, I'm not even here to give you guys a 100% recap of what happened because a lot of things were said and it was really difficult keeping tabs with what this person said and what that person said. However, what I'm going to do tonight is more of a summary of everything that happened between the PRIDO and the Tbaj, because that was basically what we talked about today. Well, I said we like I was at the studio. Well, that was basically what was discussed, okay? First of all, Ebuka asked Prince, like, what's up? Like, what happened between you and Dorothy? We could see the whole, you know, synergy between the both of you and all of that. And, you know, you guys just went from 1,000 to 0. Like, literally, that's what happened. And for Prince, he's like, for him and Dora, it was just a case of, you know, one day he was having a conversation with Dorothy. And in the process of having the conversation, Dorothy got upset and ended the call. Not only did she end the call, she blocked him and unfollowed him on every social media platform. And you know, for him it was like, okay, I need to reach out to this babe, I really need to, you know, say some things to her and all of that. And he tried, you know, he even mentioned using his brother's number to try to reach Dora. He wrote to her but there was never a response and everything. So basically that was how their conversation ended. Ebuka now asked him, like, you said the conversation ended, was it as a result of you screwing up and, you know, her getting offended and all of that? And he admitted that yes, he screwed up, you know, and he apologized. You know, he actually apologized to Dora. Now at this point we did not really know what the screwing up thing was about, and then it was time for Dorothy to explain things to us. According to her, she's an extremist, like she's never in the middle. If you're my friend, you're my friend till the end. If you're not, you're not. And for her, she felt like she and Prince were really close, and you know, they talked about any and everything, and it was just really painful for her realizing that he kept a very important information from her up until it was time for the reunion. Now of course we wanted to know what this information was and all of that. And then she made reference to the whole Tbaj situation. You guys will remember that at a time, yeah, Tbaj was literally dragging Dora on social media, and a lot of people actually wanted Dorothy to respond, which she never did. You know, she actually never responded to Tbaj's subs and everything. And for Tbaj, it was like, look, I wasn't subbing you directly, I was subbing your fans who were actually coming at me unprovoked. And Ebuka was like, okay, Tbaj, didn't you see how you subbing her fans affected Dora? I mean, you could have actually called Dora to have a conversation. And Tbaj is like, well, I didn't really care so much about her like that, so it didn't really matter, and I still do not care about her. You know, both of them actually don't care about themselves. Let's just get that, you know, sorted out. Now Dorothy went on, yeah, she was like, oh, she was having a conversation with Prince and everything, and the guy Jabo, you know, that's basically what happened. It was like, oh, the only thing he feels bad about is him being intimate with Tbaj. And she's like, wait, let's take you back a bit. Like, intimate with Tbaj, and you didn't see the need to tell me. Now there was a question Ebuka asked. It was like, why was Prince being intimate with Tbaj a problem since you said you guys were just friends? As much as I feel like we did not get a definite answer as to what PRIDO was all about, you know, they still claim that they were just friends and all of that. I do not believe that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying you have to agree with me, but I don't buy it. Ebuka doesn't buy it. A lot of people in the studio did not buy it. In fact, I felt like, okay, you know what, better just leave that side. Let's just move on. Cocoa of the matter was that Dorothy was upset that Prince did not mention the whole Tbaj intimacy thing to her before that time. And the thing is, she had constantly asked Prince, like, what's up with you and Tbaj? And he's always like, oh, you know, he doesn't always give her an answer. You know, she mentioned that he doesn't really like to speak much about other people. And for her, she thinks that Prince is a very manipulative person. And that was something Tbaj also agreed to. That yes, if anything, I agree with Dorothy on the part where she mentioned Prince being manipulative. Now, as much as I don't really understand the dynamics of the friendship between Prince and Dorothy just felt like, you should have told me about this whole Tbaj thing and everything. You should have actually mentioned it to me instead of Tbaj, who I don't actually have any friendship whatsoever with, you know, coming at me and saying all sorts of things, even to the point where they are calling Dorothy husband snatcher and all of that. Now, something that actually pained Dorothy is that, okay, you did not tell me all these things since, so it is now that you heard that, oh, Tbaj might actually raise this whole issue at the reunion, you now felt the need to tell me. So for Dora, it's like, you shouldn't have even told me in the first place. Like, since you didn't see the need to tell me from the beginning, why are you telling me now? Now, it was Tbaj's turn to say something, and Tbaj is like, first of all, that she actually felt betrayed because at the time, she and Prince were still trying to work things out and all of that. And yes, they got intimate. And then, you know, Dorothy's fans kept on coming at her, and she just felt the need to retaliate. And it was at this point that Tbaj felt the need to just drop some bombs. She was like, first of all, Prince, you're not all that. You know, you're buying followers. You just want to hit 1 million followers by all means. You didn't have to buy followers and all of that. And for her, she felt like the whole PRIDO thing was just cloud chasing. And then she actually went on to tell us that Prince kissed Lilo in the bus after the all-white party. See, this all-white party caused a lot of problem. I'm like, okay. And then, you know, when they now asked Lilo was like, first of all, yes, there was a kiss, you know, but it wasn't Prince that kissed me. I kissed him. I was drunk. I kissed him. And I remember Prince telling me to stop, you know, because he doesn't want tomorrow now they'll say, oh, you took advantage and all of that. You need to stop. You're drunk. She said that clearly. So it wasn't a case of Prince kissed Lilo. It was a case of Lilo kissed Prince. And according to Lilo, the kiss didn't even last 5 seconds.
It didn't even last 5 seconds, literally, because he actually...
5 seconds.
As in this 5 seconds.
Because he actually stopped me.
You know, the thing is, a lot of things triggered Tbaj. She felt used, you know. Me and you were intimate. And then you're serenading this person on her birthday. In fact, Tbaj said that the night before Dorothy's birthday, she had a very sweet conversation with Prince. And then the next morning, Prince is serenading Dorothy, buying her flowers, blah, blah, blah. And he did not even buy me any flower. In fact, she also went on to say, Prince, where's my flower? You know, that part was actually very dramatic. And for her, it's more like, no, you cannot be playing me and another girl. Like, if you're with me, you're with me. But for Prince, it's like, no, we talked about this thing. We're not an item. We were just 2 adults that consented into having sex, and according to Prince, they had sex just once, you know. And after that, obviously, babe probably got in her feelings, and it's just like, no, you cannot do that with me, and then just move on like nothing happened. But for Prince, he made it clear, look, we're not together. And then the whole kissing video between Tbaj and Prince on the day he got out was not as a result of Prince deliberately going to kiss Tbaj. It was a case of Tbaj saw that Prince was out, and then she just ran up to him and kissed him, and you know, somebody made a video of it and posted it on the internet, and that was actually what made people start saying, oh, they are back together, they are back together. For Prince, it wasn't like that. Yes, he liked Tbaj, and you know, they had a conversation and they agreed to just remain friends, but you know, it was more like friends with benefit because they knack, you know, and everything. And see, these things happen, so let's not be quick to judge. Oh, why did he do this? Oh, why did he do this? See, relax, okay? I don't even want to see those kind of comments in the comment section, because these things actually happen. It's just because now we're talking about celebrities, or you know, we're talking about the ex-housemates and they are in our faces. So when you're dropping your comment, think about it. Like, have you ever done something like that before? Have you ever found yourself in that very uncomfortable situation where it's like, oh, this guy you like so much actually likes somebody else, and you know, at a point something happened between the both of you? See, for me, it's a whole lot of drama, and it just really feels bad knowing that the whole PRIDO ship, he don't die, because Dorothy was like, oh no, that was in the past, you know, there's no such thing as PRIDO. And at the point when they asked Watoni what she thought, Watoni was like, no, she feels bad that Prince would do something like that, more like, you know, try to come between 2 ladies, like you're here, you're there. For her, she feels really bad, like it doesn't make sense to her and all of that. And Prince is like, see, I'm not going to be addressing irrelevant people. Like, there we go again, I don't know, man, but you know, not a lot of people said things tonight. It was basically Prince, Dorothy, and Tbaj, and Lilo, of course, you know, just the case of kissing. And when Ebuka asked them, okay, where is this whole thing right now? Prince is like, for him,
Dora's my friend. I still care about her. I still love her to death. You understand?
and he's sorry if, you know, not telling her about the whole pre-batch thing, you know, really got her hurt and all of that. He apologized to her. Ebuka now asked Dorothy, okay, Dorothy, what's your take? And she's like, oh yeah, well, cool. You know, we had a conversation. For me, I'm not satisfied though, please, because that friendship or whatever it was really sweet to watch, okay? I'm not saying you guys get back to where it was before, but just find a way to bring back, even if it's not the full PRIDO. Just, you know, maybe you should resurrect the skeleton at least. Let's be saying something, because you guys were really close. It was really sweet to watch. Whether una won't admit say una knack, abi una no knack, or una date, abi una no date, whatever that was, it was beautiful, okay? And me, I'm a sucker for love, okay? I love love, so yeah. I don't know. I don't want to blame anybody, because for Tbaj, she had a right to react in certain ways because maybe she felt certain ways. And for Dorothy, she reacted the best way she could as well, because again, I don't know what the relationship was, but she just for some reason felt very bad that he withheld that information from her. And for Prince, he's like, oh, I did not tell you because I felt like it was not necessary, because whatever it is that happened between me and Tbaj, you know, in terms of the whole sex thing, it happened even before you came out of the house. I think they should just figure it out. That's my take. They should just figure it out, okay? I know there were subs at interval during the whole show where Dorothy was like, you know, because Tbaj had removed her shoe. I don't know whether she wanted to hit the shoe or Dorothy's head, because Dorothy was walking towards her, and you know, Ebo kind of held Dorothy back, and Dorothy was like, oh, the shoe you're really 10k though, you know, is it more than 10k? You know, there were subs here and there, you know, bitch, you know, all those they are insults, and that's not what I'm about this night. Okay, what I'm about is PRIDO needs to fix it, you know? PRIDO, do you people need to fix it? I'm not saying, I don't know. I mean, I can't even say what the friendship or the relationship was like, but it was cool. You know, there was the whole Kenya thing and all of that. Them taking nice pictures, you know, Instagram stories. It was cute, okay? And I loved both of them. And I just feel bad that, you know, things did not work out, or I don't know if they're going to work things out, guys. Just let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, okay? But let me just tell you people, on Monday, Erica is going to be on set, and it's the whole Erica V and Lekon thingy, and let me just tell you, it's gonna be fire, because they're like, oh, I did not watch the video, oh, but I watched the video where you were saying shit about me, oh, V is saying her own. See guys, let me just tell you, it gets deeper on Monday, so just make sure to keep it locked with me, because I'm definitely going to bring you guys all the tea. You know, if there's anything else we need to talk about, you know, regarding this whole PRIDO issue, we're going to trash all of that out in my video tomorrow morning. Like I always say, I post 2 videos every day. One is more of a recap or a summary of whatever it is that was shown on the episode, and the other one is more of a reaction, you know, telling you guys what I think, and you know, us just rubbing minds together. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye guys.